Today's practice is going to be pretty fun. Sometimes with practice, you got to put something on the line to kind of see where you're at and really dial what you're working on in. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to look at round one of the Sentry, and I'm going to basically play Matsuyama's approach shot. Before we get into that, I'm just going to like warm up a little bit. Yeah, so I don't have like wind and stuff like that turned on, and I am playing at elevation because effectively this is practice for my home state, not for Hawaii. But this will be fun, right? This is one way to engage a little bit with what's going on tour, and it'll make the watching the tour a bit more interesting, right? Because you can kind of get like a feel for the layout of the course as they're kind of going through it and looking at the difficulty of these shots. Obviously, it's a simulator. It's going to be hell of a lot easier than what they're doing in real life. But we're trying to get greens in regulation today. So I'm going to do some warm up. And then once we're nice and warmed up, which is not going to be a bunch, I don't want to hit a bunch of warm up shots. This is going to be kind of a short video, I think, compared to my other ones. We're going to warm up, and then we're going to get right into it. So if you don't know about the app that PGA Tour has online, it's called Tourcast. Pretty awesome. It's basically a virtual layout of what they're doing, and you can follow it shot by shot. So that's what I'm using to determine where I should be hitting these shots. So let's just hit some warm-up shots here, and then once we're warmed up, whether we're playing good or not, we're just going to get right into this. It's kind of cold morning. Kind of a cold morning. Just warming up here with the 9. Like that one. It's a little right, but I like the swing on that one. It felt good. So I don't know. 2 or 3 more shots, and then we're going to get right into this. So day one looks like Matsuyama was like 86% green in regulation. What is that? 15 out of 18 green in regulation. Highly doubt I can beat that, but it'll be a fun little goal here. You know, let's just get right into it. I'm still kind of cold, but I don't want this to be a really long video. And more so, I don't really want to spend a ton of time practicing today. I kind of got other things to do. So this is just burn some calories, make it a challenging, fun practice session. So looking here at Tourcast, Matsuyama hit a 366-yard drive down here. So let's get it down in there. Some of the stuff is kind of interesting dealing with this app, where you kind of have to walk it in because you can't see exactly. Like this mini map is not great on this map, but the course is very well designed. So we want to get down in here so we can hit the same shot that he had. So he did get green in regulation on this one, and according to Tourcast, he shot for his second shot and he hit really near the right side of the pin, middle-ish. So, and that shot was a 164. So let's give ourselves a 164 shot. And it also tell you on Tourcast what sort of lie he shot from. So it says primary rough. So that is going to be probably like right in here. Look at that, 164. So I'm going to do my shot, which I'm going to go right in the middle of the green. I'm going to aim there, and let's do it. So for me, that's probably a 9. Probably a 9, yeah. right. The pressure is on now. Do we get a gur? I think it's got to go. Oh, we're good. We're good. Okay. It's a good start. We got one. Now this is fun practice. This is really fun practice. So I go to my spreadsheet, put a 1, and then we're going to go to hole number 2. Hole number 2. And this is a par 3. So we just got to hit this par 3. And boy, what a long one. He hit a 205 shot. And that was like front of the green and ended up, looks like kind of short of the pin. But either way, he hit basically a 205 shot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit my 5-iron. Because this green gets kind of deep, it looks like. So this is a high pressure shot. Long par 3. Let me make sure I'm aiming at the middle. I really want to be aiming at the right spot here. That's why this map is interesting today, because I can't really tell where middle is because this is very dark here. So I think actually, it is middle. All right, let's do that. All right, let's get this green in regulation. Typically hit a draw here. I do have a way to block it so it kind of goes right. I think I want to do that. That's going to be left. So we missed one of the greens. Not bad distance, overdrew it. Okay. Would have been nice to warm up with a 5-iron. So I'm going to doing like a little binary spreadsheet here. A 0 on number 2, because I'm a loser. Okay, next. Go to 3. And what did he do on number 3? All right. He hit his driver. I don't know if it was driver, probably not, but he had a 247-yard shot. And his approach, in the fairway, his approach shot was approximately 180. So let's give ourselves a 180 shot in the fairway. So that should be right there. And that is basically the shot he was looking at. Yeah, he was on the left middle. He might even be a little further right, to be honest. So let's put him over here. Yeah, that looks pretty accurate. So 180, he had 179. It's going to be close enough. And let's aim about there. I believe that's going to be middle. Again, I'm aiming for green in regulation. So I want to give myself a lot of room to miss long, short, left, and right. So this here should be a normal 7-iron for me. So let's give this a go. Let's do a little warm-up swing. These are fun because more or less I'm not banging a bunch of balls and then hitting it perfect, right? This is kind of representative of real golf in a way, because just grabbing this club, I have not even hit it yet today. Come on. Should be okay. Oh yeah, we're good. I like that shot. Okay. Let's get this going for the next hole. So that's a gur. Let's update this spreadsheet. And let's go to hole number 4. So on the par 5s, we have to hit 2 shots because I don't want just the approach shot. I basically want the iron shots. That's my practice. That's what I'm working on right now, is my irons. So the theme here for me is, I'm practicing with purpose, and I'm really trying to dial in these irons, or even if I just keep what I have through the winter. So that's the point of this game, is we're trying to give ourselves a little bit more, little higher stakes, and see where we're at with our practice on the simulator. So this tee shot that Matsuyama hit, 256 up the hill on the right side on the fairway, and he hit a 160 shot, basically left middle of the green. So we want to give ourselves a 160 shot, probably right there. Be a good place to start. And he was a little more right, so that is about accurate. Actually, his pin is on the left, but either way, we're going to aim in the middle. So GS Pro, basically, I think it just automatically aims you at the pin. We're going to aim at the middle here. All right, 160. Let's see, actually, his pin is kind of tucked and our pin is kind of forward. So what we want to do is move up a little bit, because that should be about 160, because that's where his pin was. All right, I like it. Middle, let's do this. This should be a 9-iron. Let's get this green in regulation. All right, 9-iron. This is actually kind of a scary shot in real life, because for me, I draw the ball. So I actually probably would not aim at the middle, because it's going to roll to the left even after it hits. So aiming a little right might be kind of ideal for me. Either way, aim at the middle. Where are we going to be? And we're good. All right. Love it. If that stops. If it stops, we have a gur. Let's just hit the space bar here. Oh no, don't do it. Don't do it to me. Don't do it. Okay, we don't have a gur. We don't get the gur. Let's give us a 0. Moving on, hole number 5. Matsuyama, he hits on hole number 5, 276-yard shot. He didn't put a good swing on that one, actually. But it did work out for him. Either way, let's go to hole number 5. Let's put the ball where he ended up. So he basically hit at that bunker, and then it rolled out to the right. And his next shot, he hit a 192 shot, left front edge, about there. Actually, this is pretty good. We're in a pretty good spot here. I'm going to aim at the same spot. If only I could see that mini map a little better. I think that's going to be a good spot. So I'm going to hit slightly uphill. Yeah, let's hit a 5, because I want to be comfortable. I want to hit a comfortable 5. I could probably do that with a 6. I'm not going to try that today. All right. And I, just looking at this, at the sim, it looks like the ball is going to roll right, maybe. So if I hit this kind of straight, maybe it should be good. Okay. Oh, kind of a little push. Come on. Come on. Stay. Stay. Okay. Kind of, it was a big miss right, but we aimed at the right spot. So we still got the gur out of it, which is kind of funny. This is golf for you. The last hole, I hit a good one, didn't get the gur, hit the green, came off. This one I hit kind of a bad shot, and it's like, obviously fantastic. So there's golf for you. Moving on, hole number 6. What did Matsuyama come up with on this one? So maybe he hit a bad shot on the last one, and they had to make it up on this one, because he hit a 363-yard drive. Wow. And his approach shot was a 65-yard chip on hole number 6. So that is aggressive. We want to be about 60. Let's see. Yeah. 60-ish. I think he was further, oh, let's see. That sounds about right, actually. He was a little further right. So we're going to go over here. I think he was like that. His pin placement was over here. Either way. So with these kind of shorter ones, I will be a little bit more aggressive in terms of not just center of the green. We're going to go there. No, that would be awesome to hit a 360-yard drive. That would be sick. Now let's not mess this up, right? This is, in a weird way, this is like more pressure than the other shots. So what I want to do is I'm going to play ultra safe chip shot, 48 degree. All we got to do is get on that green. It's right there in front of us. The only reason why I aimed right, because his pin was on the right. Okay. And that should do it. Pretty good. That's where his pin was, right there. Pretty good. So thank you, Matsuyama, for making that one easy on us, giving us that 360-yard drive. And it's funny because when you're doing this practice, I mean, if there's no stakes, you're not trying to do this like full 18 green and regulation kind of thing. I mean, you hit that shot every day. And I'll tell you, even in the simulator, I'll stand behind that shot right there, and I'm like, I have a goal in mind. It's not easy. It still gets the heart rate up just a little bit more than usual. So what did he do on number 7? Number 7, another bomb, 339 drive, left himself with he hit a 200-yard shot to the back of the green. The middle of the green looks about 180. So we're going to do that. Give ourselves a 300, what did he say? 340-yard drive. Probably around there. That looks about right. But he had a 193N. So we're going to back up a little bit. So some of this is the tee box in the game is not going to be obviously exact distance of what they're doing in real life. But what we want to do is get ourselves something like that, because that's the fun part. 193 to the hole, and his pin placement was in the back. So this is pretty accurate. So we're going to go middle of the green, which is about there. So 195 shot. Downhill, about 19. So I want to play this about like a 170 shot. Makes me sort of nervous. Again, there's stakes involved here. 170. I want to hit my 8-iron. It's downhill. I think I need to hit this a little firm. Let's not overdraw it. Just hit it firm. This thing's got a chance. That was very firm. Be perfect. Come on. And check. Okay. Another gur. Loving it. Again, I'm not going to lie, guys. This is kind of gets my heart going a little bit. A little bit more than the usual practice sessions in the sim. All right. Hole number 8, par 3. He had an amazing shot. So it was 192. So let's go to the next. Let's go to 8. And this is close enough. Yeah, this is pretty good. Yep, middle of the green. It's about 190, like 190s. Yeah, I like it. Okay. So what I'm going to do, because I know that I hit big draws on these longer clubs. Again, I want to kind of like, in my head, I want to land in the fattest part of the green. I think this is just like a circle kind of green. So for me, I'm going to aim slightly right. I want to land in the fattest part of the green, which I think is about there. Yep, about there. This should give me a bit more room for error. I want these green regulations. So downhill, 198 minus 15. What do I want to do? Like a 180 shot would be pretty safe. So I could probably hit a 7-iron. I think I have to be firm with this. Like I don't need to swing as hard as I did last time with that 8 to get there. But I do need to hit the ball. This is not a chip by any means. That might not be okay. Kind of hit a push. Kick left, kick left. Oh, that's all green. Okay, we're good. Okay, sometimes it's good to be lucky. Wow. Okay, we'll take it. We will take that. Another gur that we probably didn't deserve. All right, so this is a par 5. I got to hit 2 good shots, guys. 2 good shots. Because his driver does not give us a go for it situation. Okay, so he hit a 260-yard drive. Kind of lands on that first fairway. So something like this. Actually, this is a bit more than what he did. So let's back it up a little bit. Just doing that to move the camera. Should be there. And then he hit his second shot. And now that I need his second shot, like I don't necessarily need to reproduce that per se. But I am kind of curious, like, was he in a go for it situation? So he did not try to go for that. But man, he hit a big one. But his second shot was about 270 right there. So we're still we're too close. Let's back it up a little more. Got to turn this camera around. It's kind of tough sometimes. Let's go back like 20. Yeah, that puts that bunker 270. That's where he actually ended up. And I think I want to go about there. What does that give us? Gives us a 54-yard chip. So let's go about there. We are gonna hit the 9-wood, one of my favorite clubs. Put the 9-wood up there. Hopefully be in a situation where we can hit at that green and get a gur here. I don't need to swing out of my shoes here, but I do need to hit the ball. Draw is probably dangerous if I hit it really hard. I can't get there with the 9-wood 270, but I do need to carry. So actually I don't mind if it draws a little. Don't hit draws here. Oh my gosh, that was so bad, guys. Let's carry the bunkers, please. Oh no. Okay. We got to put the ball in there and hope for the best. We may not be getting a gur here. Okay. It's getting tough. We're in this rough here. I think this is basically where we were. 100-yard shot in the rough. We gotta make the shot, guys. So, want to go high lofted. Want a club that's gonna get there. Think we gotta hit the gap wedge. Fairly high lofted. I don't play this. I don't play GS Pro a lot, to where I have like deep rough percentage take off the shot memorized. I don't know that. But let's try to calculate this a little bit. Let's say, okay, so if it was a good lie, we still got to go uphill. It's like a 115 shot to the middle, 115. Maybe even like a 120 shot. And then with this deep rough, I don't know, let's just throw like, I don't know, 20 more yards on that. So 150. Let's just give ourselves a 150 number. And this 48's not going to do it. I think I can hit a gap wedge, or not a gap wedge, a pitching wedge really hard and maybe get there. We just have to trust the number that 140 to 150 is the number with all this other deep rough stuff going on. So we're aimed at the middle of the green, I think. Let me double check. We are. All right, let's try to really hit this hard. And if we go over, honestly, I'll take that. But we want the gur. So we got to hit this thing. Oh my gosh, that was probably a shank. No, we had too much on the line to hit the shank. And I think I had the right club. I really think I shanked that, guys. Maybe it wasn't a proper shank. It was like barely hillside shank. I'm going to look at the club contact. Yeah, it wasn't a shank. It was in the heel, though. I need to know the what if. What if we hit that good? Same swing. Let's not shank it. I gotta know the what if. I gotta know it. Look at that. Dang, we should have got that gur. We should have got that gur there. Okay, so the thing I've been working on, so I've changed a lot in my swing, and I do get close to that shank more times than I'm comfortable with. Let's put it that way. So I'm gonna go to the spreadsheet, put a 0 on there, because we're losers. Let's put the 0 there. Hole number 10. What did Matsuyama come up with? Give us something good. He hit a 247-yard tee shot off to the right. He landed on the fairway. Thank you for that. And his approach shot is 149. And he hit the front edge, so I'm going to say the middle of the green was probably 155. So let's go. We're on number 10. Let's go out here to about there. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, that's actually pretty. And the pin is actually where he actually hit his shot. So the pin says 150. That's basically where he hit his shot. But we're going to aim here. Now we're on a side hill lie. I don't know if the game does anything with that. I'm not exactly sure. Let's put it there. Get a gur here. No reason not to get a gur on this one. We're in the fairway. This is a 9-iron. We missed one gur. We did hit the green with the 9. It's feeling good with the 9. Just need a normal shot. Oh no. Did I really do that? Oh, please stop. Oh, please stop. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Spreadsheet. Give us a 1. All right, let's go to hole number 11. 11, par 3. He hit a 167-yard shot, and it was basically front left. Let's see if we're about that. He hit his ball here at 167. So I think we need to back up on the tee box a little bit. About maybe here. Let's see what's up. He hit his there. Okay, we're good. This is about the same yardage, I think. So we're going to aim at the middle. Well, let's do this. I can kind of see the middle here. Middle 5 yards to the right. And let's hit the 8-iron. Let's go 8-iron. Do something good for me. Sometimes I get nervous and I'm like over halfway in the video and the microphone's not on or the camera's not on. And that would just kind of break my heart. But we're good. All right. Let's get this. This should be stock normal. Oh my gosh, that's left. I'm kind of snapping at it. I did that twice in a row. And I know that's not going to be on. Yep, it's not going to be on there. And I messed up. I actually did not calculate at all the down the hill. So that was probably another 9-iron. So we are practicing. I'm going to hit this again. I know this is too much club. We're going to do it anyways. But I would like to not hit that big draw. And I have a way to basically stop that from happening, I think. Okay. I think it might still be deep because it's not the right club. Because again, like that's actually downhill. So there you go. The normal stuff that happens. So obviously I didn't put a good first swing on it, but even if I put the right swing on it, I still wouldn't hit the green because of I'm not paying attention. So honestly, that's kind of like frustrating on yourself whenever you could potentially hit the exact shot that you want, and because you're not paying attention, this down the hill, 12 yards, I mean that you hit a great shot and you're going to be still not on the green. So let's go to 12. Man, that should have been a gimme too. I just totally messed up there. Like a potentially easy one, and then you just like do that to yourself. So 313 on the right side of the fairway, and he had a 120 shot as his next shot. So let's give us something like that. 313, 120. So let's go about, that's pretty good. See, his next shot was 121 to the hole, and his pin placement was back left. So we're in the same spot. Okay, we want to do that. Down, okay. We're calculating down the hill again. So this is like 110. Yeah, I think basically what I want to do here is I want to hit the 48. I'm generally very comfortable with this 48 degree. I'm kind of feeling these shots in there. Now, if you really wanted to stick it on the green, you probably wouldn't want to use this like weak gap wedge. You probably want to go much higher off the club. All right, 110, effectively 110. 100's probably not going to hurt us. That should be it. That should be it. Let's give us a gur here. Shanked it. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Am I trying to steer the club too much? I think I am. Just let it happen. Oh, that breaks my heart. I hate that. That felt a little firm, but I think it's going to be okay. Go, 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 go. All right. We just suck on that one. Okay, we're in practice mode. Let's just hit another one. Oh, man. All right. That was a good strike. That was a really good one. All right. You know, I felt like I was on a mental reset. It wasn't really going to be a problem. And then I just go and do that. So let's put a 0 on there because I'm a loser. All right. Not healthy self-talk. But still funny. Okay. 13. Give me a good shot here. Oh no, he's in the rough here. Okay. So let's put ourselves in the primary rough. That's not the deep rough. He hit a 262, 121 to the hole. So I think that's right in there. I like that 121 shot. Let's check this out. So, let's see. His 121 was a back right pin. So we're close to that. And I think primary, I think he's like in this kind of rough. That's pretty good actually. So 120 plus the uphill. Let's hit a 48 degree. Again, my weak gap wedge. If you're wondering how I ended up with this, I had other lofts with my other club setup. And when I got these clubs, I kind of ended up with this instead of like an actual gap wedge, which is fine. I actually don't mind it. Like would I switch to a real gap wedge? I don't know, maybe. Kind of doesn't matter, I guess. All right, let's go. Come on, let's get one in here. This is a full swing. Give us a piece. Okay, we're back. We're back. Can we play some golf now? Can we stop shanking it? I think that stopped. The camera actually changed right when I looked away. Okay, I'll have to look at the footage, but I'm putting a gur on the sheet here. Let's go to 14. What did he do on 14? Okay. Okay, this is a par 4. He actually went for this, sort of. Ends up in the, man, he hit like a, so this is probably where he just looks at his game and he's just thinking like, okay, strokes gain, I need to get it way close because I'm going to gain a stroke and then I'll just chip on. Because I don't think he was trying to get the green, actually. Maybe he was, I don't know. But we're going to give ourselves what he gave himself, which is going to be just off to the left, about 70-yard chip. Where did he go? Like this. He was like this, and he was in the primary rough. We're in the rough. Here we go. We're going to aim at the middle of the green. So these, again, like these like less than 100, you'd probably be more aggressive than aiming at the middle of the green. I want a gur. So, like 180-ish with the rough, maybe playing, did I say 180? I mean 80. Let's play this like 90. I'm going to hit the 48. Let's do this. This should be similar to the other shot. I don't care. We're not going to hit shanks anymore. Doesn't bother me. Unless we do it again. Oh, that might be too much. That might be too much. Darn. Okay. Dang. That was a good little swing there, actually. I want to hit another one. Okay. That might have been the one. It's a little right, but it's probably going to stop. Yeah, that's a better one. Man, the green regulation is so bad. 0. I mean, the point is, we're probably not going to beat one of these pros even in like perfect conditions in a simulator. That's just not going to happen. Not at my level. I definitely have buddies that could probably contend, you know, in this sort of scenario, but I'm not that guy. Let's just be honest. But we're having fun. This is awesome. I actually have not done this format of practice in a while. I did something similar to this during the U.S. Open. That was a great time. Pretty cool to reproduce some of the shots that these guys need to take to win the Open. Okay, wow. Let's see here. For 15, 284, and they had 252 to the hole. And did he make the green? Oh my gosh, he did. I mean, that's probably, oh, it's so amazing. But it's a par 5, so we don't necessarily have to do exactly what he did. We just need that gur. So let's give ourselves the drive, the 280 drive, which looks like it's going to be about here. Less, right? There. That's pretty close. It says 284 is what he did, and this is about where it's at. And again, I got to play this smart because I don't think I can make that happen. And actually, I'll just be honest with you, I'm not going to do that. Oh, you guys want to see it. Why not? 250, sort of uphill. I can probably sling a 3-wood. I don't need to hit a 3-wood hard, but I do need that draw. I'm playing a bell out. I'm playing the fattest part is here. So if I go right, I'm over there. If I go left, I'm still okay. If I aimed at the flag and I go left, I'm probably dead. So I don't want that. But I do want to hit a draw. And generally I can do that with this club. The reason I'm hesitant to do this is because I have a hole in my screen and it might go through. It's kind of early in the morning. Let's hope it doesn't do that. It could. Okay, I kind of hooked it. Oh, such a terrible bounce. Such a terrible bounce. So we know that that's not going to be a green in regulation. So let's just do another one. Can I not hook it? I usually don't hook it. Okay. It's a good second try. I mean, we're still not going to put a green in regulation on the scorecard there. But I'll hit it from there just to get that chip. Get the chip in. No, actually, let's move on. Let's just move on. Like, we already know that we didn't get the green in regulation. The second player was better than the first. It's usually what happens, right? Let's move on to 16. And let's give ourselves his shot, which was 305 over all three bunkers and kind of stop to the right. So all three and then kind of stop to the right, about a 305. It's probably going to be, well, what's more important is the 66 to the hole, what he had, because that's kind of what I want. And there was a, let's see, it is a back, so it's about there. So he probably is more like there. Let's see. You know, this is close enough. We don't need to do all this. I want that shot. Let's hit a 60-yard shot. There. 70-yard shot with the hill. So this is kind of the dart territory, where this is like my 80-yard firm, full swing. Let's try that. This is 56. Firm, not hard, just firm. Like that, that'll do. All right, let's get a gur here, something a little different. 56, up the hill, 70 yards. Let the spinner kind of hit a dart. Is that too much? Oh, crap. Oh, it's too much. Okay. I'm telling you guys, I do not hit this thing 90. This is the pressure of trying to do this. Swing a little harder. This is the point. Let's do another one here. Is that better? No? Let's do another one. We're still in practice mode, right? We're not just doing this and getting out of here. Okay. It's still long. Man. Okay, let's try this. I'm telling you, this is jacked up for me. Like, I do not hit this 56 like that. Yeah, let's try that. I mean, that just feels like a 50-yard shot. Let's try the 50-yard shot. Man, I don't have it with this 56 or any other clubs. Okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of like, to be honest, just like a little bit of stress of wanting to succeed. Makes it harder. You have to practice like this. You have to get these like stressful situations built in. There's not even that much on the line, but it's enough. Okay. He hit let's see here, 330-yard drive. Awesome shot. And he is 224 from the hole. So 338. Right there. Okay. And then Let's see what he did. Of course, he hit the green from there. Par 4. Oh, man. Talk about a difficult hole. Wow. So we're going to aim here. That's a middle-ish. Middle-ish. And for fun, let's do a little flyover here. Because we're kind of hitting over the stuff. I mean, I've never played this course. I don't really know anything. O's flyover. Is it not? Okay. Let's do it this way. Okay. It won't let me do it. All right. He had about 225 to the pin. We are a little close. We are a little close. Let's back up a little bit. Is this going to be enough? Can I just click right here and be enough? 215. And actually, we kind of had the same, let's see. He had a very tucked pin. So actually, this is going to be 220. Yeah, actually, this is pretty good. He had a tucked pin. So it's like 205 to there. And I'm going to hit the 5-iron. Man, even with the bomb drive, he's still in a really difficult spot to hit the shot. So this is cool because now I'm going to, I didn't watch round 1 and 2 of the Sentry, but now I'm interested on a couple of these shots because like this one, for example, I mean, this is a bomb drive and you're still over 200 to get on that green on this par 4. So this is going to be a very interesting hole, especially like when these guys are closing their round. I mean, this is hole 17. Anyways, let's hit the shot. This is going to be a good shot. I know it. Oh no. That's not terrible, but it went a little to the right. Not a gur. It's a good shot though. Not a gur. Okay. Let's go to the final hole. Let's go to the final hole here. Let's go to 18. Par 5. Let's see, what did he do? 3 to get on. His number 1 shot was a 345 drive up the right side, and it leaked into the middle of the green. Great shot. 345, which is actually about there. Right there. That's close enough, yeah. And then he was 305 from the hole. And what kind of pen do we have? He had a kind of left front, or like middle left pin. Yeah, he had a middle left pin, which was 205. Let's take a look at the green here, if I can. Man, I can't do a flyover in this, so I can't really tell. Let's see. Looks like that green is tucked. Actually, we're set up pretty good here. Yeah. And just so you know, he did not make the green on the second shot. I mean, that's huge, 305. But he hit it, and he left himself with a 68-yard shot. So anyways, we just got to do something clever to where we can get a gur here. I'd like to get a gur. So if we end up, I like that. How close is the bunker there? 118, and this is like 118. And I think that's going to be like a 140 to 150 shot if I go here. So I can hit a 5 there. Let's do it. Let's hit a 5 right there. Man, it feels like it's getting colder today. Maybe it is supposed to get colder today. Like I came out here And when I first started golfing, I wasn't cold, but now I'm actually getting colder. Must be a cold front coming in. I don't mind. See this? I can overdraw this and likely be fine as long as I don't hit a hook. I'm not going to try and draw it. I'm going to hit stock shot, but. It's kind of an overdraw. I might be in that bunker. Oh, we're good, we're good. So I knew I could basically go after that and hit it really hard. Like that's a bomb 5-iron for me. Because my miss is going to be kind of a hook / overdraw. So we're going to put the ball over there and then take our shot. I mean, that was like a I don't even know what that was. That was like a 230-yard shot or something. Now, granted, you're getting a lot of help from all this stuff, like the rollout. All right, we just need a GUR. We need that 70-yard shot because we've been struggling with the 56. That's what we're going to use. We've been struggling with that. Yeah, I think we're doing like really bad on GURs right now, but we're still getting that practice in. Okay, we need a 70-yard shot with this thing, and for some reason, the 50-yard shot in my head, my feel is what I need to do this shot based on the last one. So let's do that. Oh boy, get on there. Okay, we did it. Yeah, I hit it 50. Oh boy. So that was tough, guys. So I'm gonna wrap it up by just telling you how many actual GURs I got. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 50% of the time with the pros approach shot. Yeah. That was fun. It was difficult. See you in the next one.